Yes, my dear friend, a very good evening to you wherever you are on the African continent. This is Salon's blog and you are highly welcome to this very special edition. Before you go to bed, this is an update for you around the football world, more especially Chelsea. Here we go. All right, we are starting with Chelsea. We now end it up with some other football news around the globe. Tonight, in this very special edition, it will interest you to note that Nicolas Jackson has registered more Premier League goals. Yes, Nicolas Jackson has registered more Premier League goals than Rasmus Højlund. That has 7. Nicolas Jackson had 9 Premier League goals this season. Rasmus Højlund got 7, Callum Wilson 7, Kai Havertz 7, Ivan Ferguson 6, Mohamed Kudus 6, Gabriel Jesus 4, and more. The player that we bought this season that we thought is not performing is far ahead of most of these players that I mentioned their names. That is Nicolas Jackson's record for you this season. It's up to you to judge the young man, the Senegalese international. Personally, I think he's performed above expected. And I can tell you for a fact, Didier Drogba scored 10 Premier League goals in his debut season for Chelsea. Didier Drogba scored 10 Premier League goals in his debut season for Chelsea. The whole season, he scored 10 seasons in his first season for Chelsea. Didier Drogba, the legend, the king, as we call him. Nicolas Jackson has scored 9 goals with 10 games still to play. Nicolas Jackson has already scored 9 with 10 games still yet to be played. Meaning what? Meaning by the time the season is over, there is every likely possibility that Nicolas Jackson will be scoring more goals than the King Drogba had whilst he was in Chelsea in his first season. Nicolas Jackson already justified his €35 million price tag, isn't it? Yeah. If he already scored 9 goals and we still have 10 games to go, he already justified his €35 million. Dear friend, that is Nicolas Jackson record for you, as I promised. All right. Okay, if we win our game at hand, we will move to 8th position. If we're able to win our game at hand, I think it's against Tottenham, either Tottenham or Arsenal. It's against Tottenham. If we were able to win against them, we will now move to 8th position. And remember, our European qualification spot start from 7th position. So if we can get to 8th position, meaning we will be closer to European football, and we still have 10 games to go. 10 good games to go. Apart from the game we have at hand, meaning we have 11 actually. Other teams have 10 games to go. Dear friend, Europe is possible for us this season. And by the way, we can still qualify through to Europe through the FA Cup final if we succeed in going to Wembley one more time and winning the FA Cup. Dear friend, all right. Chelsea will try again this summer to permanently offload Lukaku, who has a 37 million release clause in his contract. Another high-end Chelsea player they need to find a solution for is a goalkeeper, Kepa Arrizabalaga. There is no room for him in the squad currently, according to Matt Law. So these two players, they are high earners in Chelsea, and Chelsea will try to offload them this summer. Yes. In fact, as for Kepa, if we're not able to offload him, he's going to run down his contract, which will not be good for Chelsea. Because his contract have about a year more to go. So we will have to. All right. Mauricio Pochettino on Chelsea owners and projects. Mauricio Pochettino on Chelsea owners and the project. He said, thought came into the dressing room with his son. The dad was there. All the owners came down. We had a nice chat for a few minutes and then I left for this press conference. Our relationship is good. I think we need to understand we are in a project that's completely different. Perhaps it confuses some people. We are a different Chelsea now, and we need to keep believing. Poch is really trying to buy time. He is really trying to send a message across to the fans and to the media that there is a relationship between him and the owners. There is nothing going wrong, or there's nothing going wrong anywhere. There's no pressure from the owners on him. That the owners understand the project that he's undertaking, and it will take time. Meaning we the fans, we need to also understand and not expect too much from these players in this season. That is all Pochettino is saying. But that is not Chelsea's philosophy. That is not our DNA. That is the point. It is not our DNA. It's not our philosophy. As long as the club is still bearing the name Chelsea, Chelsea has its own DNA and Chelsea has a philosophy. That is what Pochettino also needs to understand. We will expect him to qualify this season for Europe, or we will continue to call for him to be dismissed. We will continue to call for him to be sacked at the end of the season. That is my personal opinion and my personal view, dear friend. Yeah. Because Chelsea, we are a winning team. We are not a mid-table club. We are not a mid-table club, dear friend. To be honest, at this season, we cannot end this season without winning anything. If not qualifying for Europe at all, then we must win the FA Cup. That is it. Chelsea will have to win the FA Cup this season. Otherwise, our position currently, well, we are moving forward, and I will expect that the club will still continue to work hard and we can get through to Europe with our league position. Currently, we are moving forward. We are now on the 8th position. But if we are able to win our game in hand, then Chelsea should be now on the 8th position. We are in 11th. Our next game, if we can win it, we should be on 8th position. That is how it is. All right, Todd Boehly has been to Saudi Arabia to visit ex-Chelsea director Michael Imanolo ahead of a potential summer sales. Yeah, according to Matt Law. Our owner once again traveled to, we remember last summer he was in Saudi. He came back and we started selling players there. Yeah, this time around he visited again ahead of the summer. Remember, the summer is in May. We have only April, May. In less than 2 months, 1.5 months, we are already in May. So the arrangement to start selling some players to Saudi are already in place, because the owner, Todd Boehly, was in Saudi Arabia to meet with director Michael Imanolo ahead of potential summer sales. That is the news coming out from Matt Law. Matt Law. All right, dear friend, that is the league. This is the league table right there on in front on your screen. The league table currently: Chelsea on the 11th position with 39 points. Chelsea on the league, the 39 points. Newcastle that we play with, they have 40 points. They are just ahead of us. Even though we beat them last night, they are ahead of us with 40 points. Then, okay, from the 5th position, Tottenham are on 5th position with 53 points. Manchester United, 47 points on 6th position. West Ham, who is occupying the last position for European football, that is Europa League, they had 47 points. They are on 43 points, sorry. Man United 47 points and West Ham are on 43 points. Yes. So it means that we on 39 points. If we can win our next game, we should be 42 points. 42 points means we will be on 8th position alongside, yeah, we should be 42 points if we are to win our next game. So it means we'll have just 1 point difference between us and West Ham, making it possible for us to qualify for Europe if we should win the next 2 games. Dear friend, it is very, very important. Well, not to waste much of your time, it's late in the evening. I want to leave you here. I'll see you in the next day, which is tomorrow. As soon as you're up, there'll be exclusives knocking on your door. Exclusives. Only from this channel. Watch out for more exclusives. Remember, Sunday is an FA Cup. Chelsea, Leicester. I'll see you the next one when you see me. Have a good night. Shalom and peace.